Welcome back to Coin Collector's World, the place where every small coin hides a big story. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most fascinating coins from modern American history, the United States of America 1-cent penny from the year 1996 with the D mint mark. At first glance, this little copper-colored coin looks ordinary. You might see it rolling around in your drawer, resting in a coin jar, or lying unnoticed in your pocket. But what if I told you that some of these tiny coins have turned into hidden treasures worth thousands of dollars? Yes, the humble 1-cent penny can sometimes hold a secret far beyond its face value. Let's take a closer look at this coin. The front of the penny proudly carries the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, a symbol of freedom, honesty, and strength. His profile faces right, surrounded by the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Just below the date, you can spot the tiny letter D, which stands for the Denver Mint, the place where this coin was made. On the reverse side of the penny stands the beautiful Lincoln Memorial, perfectly detailed with the words United States of America and 1 cent shining above and below it. This simple yet powerful design connects history, art, and national pride in one tiny piece of metal. Now here's where things get truly exciting. Even though millions of these coins were produced in the year 1996, not all of them came out perfectly. Some of them carry rare minting errors, small mistakes that occurred during the production process. These errors are exactly what collectors are looking for because they turn a simple penny into a rare collectible worth real money. A double die error, an off-center strike, a missing letter, or even a strange color tone can completely change the value of a coin. Sometimes the difference between an ordinary penny and a valuable one is just a small detail that only a trained eye can see. Imagine finding one of these rare coins in your change, sitting quietly among other coins, waiting to be discovered. For many collectors, that's the magic of this hobby. The thrill of finding something rare in an unexpected place. So how can you tell if your 1996 D penny might be special? Start by checking it carefully under good light. Look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you see any doubling or distortion, that could be a sign of a double die error. Then flip it over and examine the Lincoln Memorial. If the columns look uneven or the lettering seems slightly off, that could also be an indication of a minting mistake. Condition also plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. Coins that are clean, shiny, and have never been circulated are called mint state coins. These are the coins collectors pay high prices for, especially when they also include unique minting errors. Over the years, many collectors have discovered rare 1996 D pennies hidden in old coin collections, inherited boxes, or even mixed with regular pocket change. Some have been lucky enough to turn that discovery into a major reward. Now comes the most exciting part. While most 1996 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, certain rare error versions in perfect mint condition have been sold for extraordinary prices in coin auctions. One rare penny of this type, with a remarkable minting error and pristine surface, was sold for an astonishing $30,000. Just imagine, a small copper coin that you might overlook every day could actually be worth $30,000. That's the incredible world of coin collecting, where history, curiosity, and luck come together in the most unexpected ways. So the next time you see a penny lying on the ground or hiding in your change, take a moment to look closely. It might just be your lucky day. You never know what hidden treasure might be sitting quietly in your hand. Today we are talking about a very special coin that might just be sitting quietly in your collection or even in your change jar. It's the United States of America 1-cent penny from the year 2006 with the D mint mark. This little coin might look simple, but its story, history, and potential value will truly surprise you. Let's start with a bit of background. The 2006 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is what the letter D represents. Like all Lincoln cents from that era, it features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Millions of these coins were produced that year, which means at first glance it seems like a very common coin. But as every collector knows, sometimes a single tiny detail can make all the difference between a coin worth 1 cent and one worth thousands of dollars. So what makes the 2006 D penny so special? The answer lies in rare minting errors and unique die varieties. During the minting process, sometimes the dies used to strike the coins develop small imperfections. These can cause doubling in letters or numbers, misaligned strikes, or even differences in texture and color. Such errors are often unintentional, but for coin collectors, they are what make a coin rare and desirable. A small error can turn a basic penny into a rare collectible that catches the eye of experts and investors across the world. Imagine looking closely at your 2060 penny and noticing something unusual. Maybe the mint mark looks slightly off, or the date seems to have a shadow or doubling effect. Maybe the design seems slightly misaligned, or the coin has a shiny tone that looks different from other pennies. These are all small signs that could indicate you're holding a special variety. Over time, collectors have discovered that some 2060 pennies have such rare traits, and when certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC, their value skyrockets. The beauty of coin collecting is that you never really know what treasure might be waiting for you. Every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than its face value. Checking your spare change, your old piggy bank, or even that forgotten box of coins in a drawer could lead you to an amazing discovery. The excitement of finding a rare penny is like uncovering a hidden gem from history, and that's what keeps the coin collecting world alive and thrilling. Collectors all over the world continue to search for these rare coins, paying close attention to every detail. It's not just about money, it's about owning a piece of history, a small part of the minting process that went slightly differently and became something extraordinary. And the 2060 penny is one of those fascinating examples that shows how something so small can hold such incredible value. So the next time you're counting your change, don't overlook that small brown penny. Take a moment to examine it carefully. Look at the date, the mint mark, the shine, and the design. You might be lucky enough to find a 2060 Lincoln penny with a rare error that could make you a part of coin collecting history, because yes, some of these rare 2060 Lincoln pennies have been sold for $10,000. Today, we are unlocking the mystery behind one of the most fascinating small treasures in American history, the United States of America 1-cent penny from the year 2001 with no mint mark. At first glance, it may look like any other ordinary penny that you might find lying around in your change, but what if I told you that this simple coin could actually be worth thousands of dollars? Yes, this little piece of copper could be hiding real treasure right in your home. Stay tuned, because this story is going to take you deep into the world of rare coins and unbelievable value. The Lincoln penny has a proud legacy in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it quickly became one of the most popular coins ever made. The 2001 penny carries forward that legacy, featuring Lincoln's famous profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 2001 no mint mark penny truly special is what it doesn't have. Usually, coins struck in Denver carry a tiny D, and those from Philadelphia often have a P. But the 2001 penny without any mint mark at all is where collectors' attention begins to rise. That missing mark can turn this humble coin into something much more extraordinary. The no mint mark on a 2001 penny means it was most likely struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but certain examples have drawn intense attention because of minting errors, sharp details, and near-perfect conditions. When a coin like that comes out of the presses, flawless in shine and crisp in detail, collectors recognize it as a gem worth holding onto. Some even show a proof-like surface, reflecting light so beautifully that they appear as if they were never touched. These are the kinds of coins that stand out from millions of ordinary ones and can become the centerpiece of any coin collection. Now, what makes these coins valuable is not just rarity but also condition. If your 2001 no mint mark penny still has that rich copper tone, clear letters, and no visible scratches, you might already have something special. But to truly know its worth, collectors often look for minting errors such as double strikes, die cracks, or missing details. In a few exceptional cases, pennies from this year have been found struck on the wrong planchet, a mistake that can increase their value dramatically. The weight of such a coin might be slightly different, which is why using a small digital scale can help you identify whether your penny could be one of those rare types. Imagine finding a coin that you once thought was worth just a single cent and discovering that it's actually a collector's dream. That's exactly what has happened to a few lucky people who came across a 2001 penny without a mint mark in nearly perfect condition. Some of these coins, when graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, have achieved high grades like MS67 or MS68, meaning their quality is almost flawless. At that level of perfection, collectors are willing to pay astonishing amounts because such coins are nearly impossible to find in circulation today. Even though billions of pennies were minted in 2001, only a handful of these no-mint mark versions in pristine condition truly stand out. Over the years, collectors have grown more interested in modern-era coins and high-grade examples, which is why the value of coins like this keeps increasing. It's proof that not all treasures are buried deep underground. Some are sitting quietly in our wallets, waiting to be recognized. So, the next time you empty your pockets or search through your old coin jar, pay close attention to every 2001 penny you find. Look for that missing mint mark. Examine the shine, the details, and the edges. You might be holding a hidden gem from the modern minting era. Because believe it or not, one rare 2001 no-mint mark penny in extraordinary condition has been known to sell for $13,000. Thank you for joining us today on Coin Collector's World, where every episode brings you closer to the hidden value inside your pocket change. Remember to subscribe, like, and share so more collectors can join our growing community of treasure hunters. Keep searching, keep collecting, and never stop believing that the next coin you find could be the discovery of a lifetime. Until next time, this is Coin Collector's World, where coins tell stories and collectors make history.